Many resources of the Jesus Film Project that are translated into our local languages are underutilized here in the country. So that's what really inspired us to say we have a lot of resources from the Jesus Film Project, but we are not using them. So why don't we bring the church leaders so that they get training on how they can, take advantage and use the resources that are available.
I've never known of such. It's new to me. As young, I'm 23 years of age and I'm Gen Z, so I'm expected to know quite a lot of things, but this was new to me and it just has a lot to it.
Where I work at Scripture Union, we do an outreach in the schools, and the short films are very, very relevant. The app itself, can be passed on to the kids. So all we need to do now is to go sit down with them, train some leaders within them. They can use them in their small groups at the schools. So this is really gonna be a powerful way of reaching many young people.
I can't wait to show my church the Jesus Film app, because I'm also part of the media team and they're not quite informed about this tool that you can use to show people and just bring Jesus to the people.
The Jesus Film has been done. We have done that several times in our area, but we did not know that we have another tool that can help people grow in the Lord.
The way these videos were done, it's real. Yes, I've been whilst watching in tears. Yeah, it was so touching. So with which I believe that what touches me when I take it to other people, yes, to other people in doing evangelism, it will touch many.
Firstly, it was done in my home language, in Botswana. And when something is done in your language, you relate so much with it. So, and it just showed me how discipling is actually very easy and not as hard as we thought it was.
And this actually is something new that I've learned, that we don't only need to convert people to Christianity, but we need to help them grow. And I think working with Jesus is a very effective tool that I see that could help us to equip believers to mature in the Lord.
I've never came across this kind of thing. It's something that I will take it from here to my church.
There's something that the Lord has really placed in my heart concerning the sisters in our church, because I had felt it's like they're all there by themselves. But if we do this, then we'll be able to reach them.
And we are seeing ourselves, starting cell groups everywhere, because we have the resources, we have the tools.
So as you go and plan to start cell groups, please make sure they are small enough indeed to care, big enough to celebrate.
My encouragement is, let's not think, it's too simple, because it is very simple. It's like, celebrate, you pray for another, God follow. But then we have seen over the years how that model of discipleship really instills depth in the lives of even new believers.
We've been using Canva for almost the past 5 years or so. But when I saw next steps, in the past 2 days or so in the training, I loved it, because they call it a journey, developing a journey. And I believe that as Scripture Union, this is a tool that we can use effectively. So my heart is really excited and pumping with joy that we want to learn more about next steps.
10 regions that were represented here were equipped with the Jesus Film Project sets. We cast the vision that those sets are kingdom equipment that they will then go into their respective regions to go and train others and equip them so that they reach their respective regions.
Last night we were on the field and we were projecting the Jesus film. People were watching and people had so much interest and people gave their life to Christ. It really is that easy. People do want Christ, but there's just no laborers out there. And I've committed myself to be part of the laborers.
I think one of the takeaway is to see that we multiply all ourselves, our knowledge, and whatever we have learned to the faithful men and women in the church. So I believe after this, going back, I'm going to mobilize my leaders.
We have an open door in the schools. We have so many schools in Botswana that we can reach through this ministry, through the material. And I believe that our partnership and our collaborations are going to help us to get more young people excited about the gospel and hearing about Jesus.
We are fully loaded, and I believe we are going out to exploit.